Welcome to more Gran Turismo Sport Closed Beta Specialtatin. Today we have some N300 cars around Brands Hatch, Indy, and I'm in the Audi TT with the pole. Again, still definitely an alien, or even more, depending on who you're going to consider to be an alien. And, well, I guess alien is sort of in the eye of the beholder, but still pretty cotton picking loaded field. And, well, my car is not exactly loaded off the line, and, well, I already have a Lancer right on my side. That's beautiful, folks. That's beautiful. If this car could actually take off the line, it'd be pretty much unbeatable, but, well, it did good enough there, because I actually still... Never mind, folks. Never mind. And, well, that's probably Scope Eye's gone. I'll try to catch him, but he's a pretty competent good driver. I think he's the alien that I'm talking about. He's pretty much an undisputed alien. He's definitely consistent all the time there. I can be fast in qualifying and get to about where he is, or maybe a little bit better with my absolute best in qualifying, but for a race, yeah, I ain't exactly consistent there. Yeah, he's gone. But, well, I might still be able to get second. We'll just have to see, folks. We'll just have to see. And honestly, I'm fine with second, given who I'd be racing with for first. The only time I really ever beat Scope Eyes is if they get in a battle themselves. Aliens who can keep up with Scope Eyes, which ain't too many. Or really any of the main aliens who's been in some previous races, not just him, sort of all of them. If all of them are in a race, I actually have a better chance in theory to win a race. Just not necessarily a better chance to finish higher in a race. Because if the aliens get battling with each other, maybe I can run away. But generally, if there's only one alien, that alien can kind of go at their own pace, and then eventually they're going to pass me. But for now, I need to actually be sort of careful to not get passed by too many other cars here. Because, well, just because I might actually be faster all in all, doesn't necessarily mean I can get by the cars here. But I guess still I'm not really looking too bad. I'm still right with the second place there. First place is gone, but I kind of sort of expected that. Second place, I think that's still in the realm of possibilities there. I'm pretty cotton picking sure, though, fifth place is thinking the same thing I am, and third place is thinking the same thing I am, so I'll still have to be leery of that. Especially with me being in fourth here, and I'm kind of sandwiched in between quite a lot of cars. I don't exactly know how fast I'll be able to run. But, well, Jiminy Cricket there. I think the new fourth place driver thinks he can run pretty cotton picking fast there. Yeah, I think you're running a bit too fast there. And yeah, I think you kind of sort of deserve that. Again, I race eye for an eye. He blatantly bumped me off the track big time there, so I blatantly bumped him off the track big time there. Again, I race eye for an eye, and honestly, I've been pushed around to the point in the last few days, probably more than I ever have. And I'll just go ahead and say this here, and now, I'm not really going to take that. I don't know how I still have an S rating, honestly, for sportsmanship rating. The style that I drive, or if somebody's going to wreck me, I'm going to do my best to wreck them. I have no idea how I have an S rating. But I'll say this, given that I actually still somehow have an S rating, I'd much rather have an A rating with the speed than an S rating with the sportsmanship. I'm going to do what I need to do to get an A rating in speed. If you're going to wreck me, I'm going to do my cotton pickiness to wreck you back. No matter if it kills my sportsmanship rating or not. I've kind of had enough of getting thrown off the track over and over and over. And really that happens about half the races now. Even against the good drivers. I guess some of the times the way the drivers get so good is they just throw others completely off the track. If you don't wreck me first, I ain't going to wreck you whatsoever. Or at least not intentionally. I mean, occasionally I still mess up. Again, I'm not the alien. But it's not going to be intentional. But if you wreck me, I probably will try to intentionally wreck you. And if I don't end up wrecking you in one race, well, there's still others too, folks. I'll just say that. There's still others. And, yeah, I know people might dislike me for that, but, I mean, Jiminy Cricket. Again, I kind of ended up getting the short end of the stick with ended up having a B rating right now. Y'all see what that is. If y'all watched it live, y'all definitely saw what that is. And, oh, Jiminy Cricket, that driver's back again, and he's gonna try to wreck me, ain't he? That's the only reason he'd slow down that much. But yeah, I got rid of the dirty driver pretty cotton picking quick there. If you have a driver in front of you who's been dirty with you at this track, a lot of the times you can just punt them off the track. That's just sort of a good tip. And well, this is the final lap. I'm going to gain no more positions, but Jiminy Cricket, he's going to try to wreck the whole... Oh, Lord have mercy. Lord. Did y'all see that? He got mad trying to wreck me because he missed, and then he tried to wreck the other two, and he ended up messing up and going straight into the cotton picking wall there. That was beautiful, folks. That was beautiful. That was one of the funnier things I think I've seen yet in Gran Turismo Sport Closed Beta. I don't care that it ended up finishing third. That's still a win for me there. The idiot who tried to wreck me ended up wrecking himself probably threefold there. If he wouldn't have slowed down purposely to wreck me, he might have still been able to salvage a pretty cotton-picking good finish. If he wouldn't have wrecked me at the beginning, I wouldn't have wrecked him. And if he wouldn't have ended up slowing down, missed me, and then tried to wreck the other pack, he wouldn't have ended up going in the wall there. So yeah, that's a trifecta of idiotizm there, if that's a word. I don't really even care if that's a word, honestly, because, well, it's pretty cotton-picking obvious. He suffers from some idiotism there. And, yeah. I'm going to race eye for an eye, and I think that driver definitely deserved it. So just remember that in future races. Again, if you race clean with me, you have nothing to worry about. And really, even if you race dirty with me, and if you think you're fast enough, you have nothing to worry about. But, well, we all seen how fast I am, so just sort of correlate that to how fast you are and go from there. Yeehaw!